Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming and this is going to be another Godforge video. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about the alpha, right? The 3 stages, the beta and the global launch. I want to cover a little bit of everything regarding that. And I also wanted to ask you guys, so kind of like same way as on the thumbnail, are you in, right? That's my burning questions. Are you guys in the alpha for Godforge? Now, obviously this is only for people that are interested because, well, not everybody wants to actually play alphas in general. Usually people prefer to maybe just go ahead and only play the betas or only play when the game is full on launched. However, there might be a lot of you out there that are asking yourselves, well, can I still access it, right? Is there still a way that I can still get my hands on the game as soon as possible, as early as possible? Like, for example, I'm personally looking forward to the first wave of alpha, which is going to be starting next week, right? Next Wednesday. If everything goes well, right, we should have alpha wave 1. That's going to be around 5,000 people from what they said, which is going to include also most of the content creators because, well, us as content creators want to do as much content as possible, want to get our hands on Godforge as soon as possible. So I'm just going to be starting with that. And next week, right, once it goes live, as soon as it's available, I'm going to be streaming it. So if you're interested in Godforge channel, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel to see when I post next. But why did I really want to make this video? Well, it's because I had a conversation with Simon the other day, right? A few days ago, I had a collab talking about alpha, talking about what does alpha mean, bug fixes and stuff like that. And he kind of gave me some inside info on it, right? He kind of told me the fact that, well, if people still want to take part in the alpha, they can still sign up, right? There's gonna be a link in the description and the pinned comment of the video with the Fateless website where you can go and just register now. Even though it might just say beta register right now, you can still sign up for the alpha. If you're signed up there, you're gonna be invited for the last wave, the competition wave that's gonna be taking part in September. And that one has some really interesting things happening, right? What do I mean by that is the fact that, well, I'm gonna also link this video, right? That's called Alpha Tower Rewards and Price Released. I'm gonna link this video, and in this video Simon talks about everything regarding those rewards, right? There's some cool things happening. Obviously there's gonna be some skins that people are giving up. There will be some small packs. Not everything's confirmed 100%, but one of the coolest things that is as part of the reward, again, I'm gonna have the video in the link so you can go check it out yourself, but one of the coolest things is this one over here, right? So the #1 person that's gonna be doing the most damage, right? Whoever finishes at the top of the leaderboards against Fafnir, right, doing the most damage, he's gonna have his team made into miniatures, right? There's gonna be a miniature with Fafnir, the team fighting, and then his name is gonna be engraved there, right? So it's massive bragging rights. But not only that, but I think the top 5 people also have their name, or like I think it was top 100 people have their names engraved on the, on the diorama. So that's gonna be really cool. But at the end of the day, the best thing is the fact that the top 5 will actually be flown to Vegas. You heard that right. If you finish in the top 5 during that phase, right, during the competition phase, which, let me just quickly show you the date. So right now, there's the friend and family phase, then alpha wave 1 is gonna happen, like I mentioned, next week on the 23rd up until the 3rd of July. So that's gonna be for 10 days. I'm gonna be covering that. Then there's gonna be a 10-day break. Then there's going to be a 10-day break, and then we're going to have Alpha Wave 2 starting the 13th of August to the 24th of August, maximum of 30,000 players. And then this is the one that you're interested in, right? The competition and final Alpha Wave starts on the 3rd of September up until the 14th, all sign-ups, right? So this is where you're included. You have up until August, and including August, as as far as Simon confirmed, you can still sign up, right? If you sign up by August or during August, towards the end of August, I guess, just to make sure, sign up as soon as possible, right? But if you sign up before that, you can still take part in the competition and final alpha wave. That again is going to be from the 3rd of September till the 14th of September, and that's going to be fun, right? Imagine if you actually manage to get in the top 5, you're going to be getting yourself flown out to Vegas to Verkel's Vault, right? You can see the miniature and stuff. That's gonna be amazing, right? I'm personally hoping that I can get into the top 5 as well, but we're gonna have to see, because I might be a grinder extraordinaire, but I know there's a ton of you out there in the community that are amazing grinders and have some big brains as well that might make me run for my money. But while we are talking about this, there's something that I still want to mention, because it's extremely important, as it's not as common for people to be for people to be playing alphas. It's not as common for companies to be as open as Fateless is, as Godforge is. So there might be still people judging it, looking at it like, oh, I'm not sure about this graphics, I'm not sure about this, about that. That's the thing. Alpha is still a testing phase. It's not a finished product. It's not a done product. That's the whole reasons why alphas happen, and that's why we want to get as many of the community involved, including, that's why I'm making a video, so I can tell as many people in the community as possible that if you're going to be taking part in the alpha, you need to make sure that you're also going to be giving feedback, right? That's what alphas are made for. It's pretty much a bigger testing ground where you have more people actually testing the game to see if there's any mechanics that break, if there's any visuals that aren't okay, if there's anything, right? Anything that you see that might not look okay, or that maybe you personally do not like, make sure to leave a feedback. Or if there's a bug, make sure to do a bug report. There's going to be designated channels on their Discord regarding that, so definitely keep that in mind. However, try to be as specific as possible, right? If you're going to give feedback, try to give as detailed examples as possible. You can see, Simon gave a detail in the video that I just told you about, the one where I had Simon join me. He explained more, so if you want to go more into detail and about that, just make sure and go and check that video. But this is I'm personally pretty excited. I'm really looking forward to it, and again, as soon as I can get my hands on Godforge, I'm gonna be trying to play it, stream it as much as possible. And the next few days up until Godforge Alpha is out, I'm still gonna be having videos where I'm gonna need you guys' help, right? I'm gonna want you guys to give me some feedback as well, of like, I'm gonna have a poll. I'm gonna make a specific video that's going over the starters and asking you guys who do you think I should pick, and then at the same time I'm gonna be making maybe some other videos asking you what would you want to see, right? I already have some ideas, but still during that end period phase where the game is we're in between the alphas, I still want to have content out there. I had some ideas of like going over each character, checking their skills, checking their stats, going into the lore and whatnot. So yeah, if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments down below. But we're gonna leave it at this for now. Make sure you sign up, right? If you're really interested and you want to join, make sure to sign up now. There's still time. You can be part of the last alpha wave where there's gonna be a big proportion of people playing. There's gonna be that fun competition, and let's get excited about this together and let's have as much fun as possible. But yeah, thank you for watching. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye guys.